The first official day of summer is coming up, and with the warmer weather, more people are spending time outside. Joining us now to talk about common summer health concerns is nurse practitioner Robert Hall with ProMedica Urgent Care. Thanks for being here today.
You're welcome. Thanks for having me.
So kids aren't coming in with, cold and flu. Right now, it's more like broken wrists and scraped up knees, huh?
We're seeing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
The colds and flus are definitely on a downturn, but still there. But yes, people are getting out and active and having fun outside, and with that comes injuries and broken bones and scrapes and bruises and stuff like that.
Yeah, so that's pretty much the most common things people are coming in for right now, or?
Typically in the summer, we see a lot more injuries, for sure, sports related, but also the bikes and the motorized scooters now, where kids are zipping around at 25 miles per hour. And but we are seeing rashes and people getting out in the trails and that type of thing. So lots of poison ivy, bug bites, and different types of rashes. So we see a lot of that too.
Okay, yeah, so a little bit different for the season than maybe what we're used to during the school year. But what are some of the risks that people may not be aware of?
So thinking about last weekend for myself, we took a weekend trip to Kings Island down in Cincinnati.
Nice.
Amusement park, and hot, and we had the pop package, so drinking pop all weekend, and it's like we don't think about drinking water, so you can definitely get dehydrated with these warmer temperatures pretty quick. So I think that's one of the biggest things. People don't realize how fast we can get dehydrated, and we got 4th of July coming up, and sometimes there's some alcoholic beverages that like to be drank, and definitely makes it more opportunistic to get dehydrated and that type of thing as well.
So prevention-wise, first of all, be drinking your water.
For sure.
That's a big thing.
For sure.
What are some other ways that we can stay out of the urgent care this season?
Definitely thinking about the injuries and that sort of thing. I see a lot of kids out without proper, helmets are a must for sure. Thinking about 25 miles per hour going down and hitting your head is unfathomable. But also knee pads and elbow pads and wrist guards and that type of thing, because we do see a lot of elbow fractures and that sort of thing. With the rashes, obviously protecting from bugs and sunblock, trying to protect from sunburns, which we'll see sometimes. When we're out going for a walk in oak openings, maybe wear some pants so we don't brush into the overgrown trails and that type of thing. So
yeah, maybe do your research on what poison ivy or poison oak looks like, so you know what to look out for when you're out on those trails. Now, I think as a parent, the big question is, is it time to take my kid to the doctor? Can we just do the ibuprofen, Tylenol thing for a while and let it run its course, or just a little, we'll put a Band-Aid on it. How do we know when it's time to see a doctor?
Absolutely. So when I'm looking at when I look at my son who goes down on the sidewalk out in front of our house off of his scooter or whatever, and he's holding his elbow, first thing I say, can you move it? So as long as we can move a joint, perfect. As long as there's not a significant amount of swelling, as long as there's not a significant amount of pain. Does the arm look like the other arm? Is it pale? Is there a pulse? Can he move it? Does it feel numb? Any of those that are out of the ordinary, I would say probably needs to follow up. With my kids, I typically say, hey, let's kind of see how it goes for 24 hours or so, but if we're still complaining about it after 2 or 3 days, it's maybe time to come in or get a second look, see what's going on.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, because they are going to fall down, and that's part of being a kid and enjoying the summer, right?
Absolutely. Get out, enjoy it.
Very good. Well, there's urgent care locations all over the area if you should need to go see a doctor. Thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me again. Yep, for sure.